Well, year on year, this league gets more dramatic, brings more bedlam, more chaos, just when you think you've seen it all. This is a league like no other, and now the championship opens up in 2026. And first on stage, Blackburn Rovers, the club with the tradition, the past, the trophies, hoping one day to make it back to the top again. And on stage with them, the new Wrexham, the new power, who almost disappeared for good, but now dreaming of the Premier League. These days, Wrexham don't just dream, they do. Blackburn wearing their 150th anniversary shirt here, which looks absolutely beautiful, wearing that here today. Not quite the long trousers of that day, though, which maybe the players would have fancied today. It's cold. As Rovers, for the first time, look to make a foray forward in this contest. Hedges wraps his foot around the ball. Litherland is in an advanced position here. And it's fired over the top into the Wrexham fans.
Not an easy chance, but encouraging to see how high those Blackburn wing-backs were there.
Given away by Cantwell. And Smith is on his way here behind McLaughlin. It's over the head of McLaughlin. Smith will have to do it alone, and he does! Magical from Sam Smith. Given his chance today, he takes his chance.
And Wrexham here, it's outstanding the way that they exploit the fact that Blackburn are short in defensive numbers. Blackburn have comfortable possession, they stepped up the pitch. Now Baraji and Cantwell are playing high, that's where Ishmael wants them, but when the ball is lost, how quickly then Wrexham appreciate that there's few defenders back and they turn them around. The ball is picked off. Is it Matty James? The ball over the top. Look at the weight of that pass. It's quite brilliant. It's a good run from Sam Smith, and what a composed finish. Brilliant goal.
On the spin here is Rathbone, who tiptoed in. He does threaten from those kind of positions, Ollie Rathbone.
Rathbone breaking from midfield, causing a lot of problems, running away from midfielders, onto defenders. McLaughlin does well.
Well, Cantwell has lost out. Rathbone, Longman to his right. Smith demanding the ball on the far side of the pitch. There's Longman. Longman across the face of goal. Smith arriving again, and this time he couldn't quite finish it off. But in a flash, Wrexham were in.
That's how quickly they turn Blackburn around. It's a difficult chance for Smith. He's well beyond the far post. And there's so much pace on the cross. Longman stretching. If he's just coming onto this cross, he can maybe put in a more considered ball, but he's stretching for it. There's too much pace on it for Smith to wrap his instep around it and put it back on target.
Foul by Cantwell on Rathbone, and a yellow card on the way here for the Blackburn midfielder.
The ball goes back into midfield, and Cantwell, it's a really cheap one. It's just sticking out a leg. What's the point in making a challenge there? Rathbone is moving away from goal. Just stay on your feet. Now you're booked.
The signal from James. The free kick from James. It was Hedges who met it. It's going to drop here for Rathbone! How's that for technique? Well, his dad has history here at Blackburn, but it's Ollie Rathbone, who's Blackburn born, who's writing his own story in this town today. That was brilliant.
Just magnificent technique, but the opportunity is there for Ryan Hedges just to head the ball clear. It's a dreadful ball in from Matty James. Doesn't beat the first man, but the first man has to clear his lines. Hedges doesn't. And they keep the ball alive, and a ball dropping over your shoulder like this, to volley it, keep it under the crossbar, away from the goalkeeper, put pace on it. It's all about technique. It is an absolutely beautiful volley.
He's still hobbling, having taken the hit which led to the free kick. Can Rovers hit back here? Off the head of Thomason. It's Tronstad. That was travelling as well. There's a Wrexham player down inside the 6-yard box as Okonkwo gets to it. Sam Smith, who has felt the full effects of that.
It's a wonderfully clean strike from Tronstadt. There's just so many bodies in between him and the goal. Sam Smith, if he moves out of the way of that strike, there's a chance it could, find its way in. Good concentration, good technique, wonderful volley, but Smith, right place, right time.
McLaughlin. Henriksen getting the better of Doyle. The referee has played the advantage. Litherland. Baraji motoring forward. Baraji! Well, did the keeper get a touch on that? Arthur Okonkwo, as Baraji took aim. He looks certain to score.
Oh, defensively, Wrexham haven't had an awful lot to do, but credit Dom Hyam for getting a touch on this thunderous strike from Baraji. He slides in, he gets the slightest of touches, that takes it up and onto the crossbar. If Baraji scores, Blackburn out of pretty much nothing would be, back in the game.
Miller. Cantwell trying to get to that. Cantwell holding on. And now Smith could motor forward here. He's in behind Litherland for now. He gets back goal side, but he's picked out O'Brien. It's O'Brien who's kept out by Pears. And Blackburn Rovers are just about still in this contest.
It's not the best strike really from Lewis O'Brien. It's kind of clipped goalwards. He's trying to catch the goalkeeper out. Goalkeeper going to ground. The ball could have gone over him. That's a big right hand from Pears.
Well, Valerian Ismail did say if his Blackburn team were to lose this, then their recent run would look like a bad run. If they were to win it, look a little bit better, but as it stands, it looks to be the former here, unless they turn this around inside the next 6 minutes. But Rovers still looking over their shoulders, 5 points above the drop coming into this today. But an opportunity maybe here for Ahashi, but across the face of goal.
Yeah, I think it is a shot. His reaction tells you that, but Liam Miller, being ultra critical, maybe he should just take a step forward, get into the 6-yard box as it's flashed across. It's just ahead of Kakachi, might be able to turn down, but it's a shot from Ahashi, and it's way off target.
There's Cantwell. Okonkwo tempted off his line, but retreats, and no danger from that header from Baraji.
You've got to generate all the power and the accuracy yourself. You're up against a big defender as well, so it's not an easy header.
Well, Phil Parkinson about to welcome another huge 3 points as Wrexham manager. He is the miracle man who has engineered the rise from non-league to right now standing 8th in the Championship. New year, and this is the new Wrexham, the new normal, as they hunt down history. Going for the quadruple, 4 promotions in a row. They right now cast a shadow over the playoff contenders. Wrexham right now are in this fight. They ring in the new year in style. As for Blackburn Rovers, their New Year's resolution to be more resolute here at Ewood Park is broken on day one. Broken by Sam Smith's smart finish for the first and a brilliant goal from Ollie Rathbone for the second. Blackburn Rovers, who've been stretched and hit hard by injuries, had no answer. Wrexham emerge here with 3 huge points. They are 8th in the Championship. The Wrexham story continues. It's finished Blackburn Rovers 0, Wrexham 2.